Yeah, so
That's I think that's my favorite, most unnecessary modification that you've done so far.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
So I am at the Kei Meet Up here in Austin, Texas. We've got probably 50 cars out here. And so what I want to know, what I'm going to be asking people is why they got these Kei cars and kind of the process that they went through to get these and how they enjoy them. So stick around and check out some of these interviews with some of these great folks that I've met today. All right, so I'm here with Spencer, and so I've been pretty drawn to his truck here. So Spencer, I guess a couple questions for you. Did you import, or did you decide to buy it here? And kind of what made that decision?
I imported it a little over 6 months ago. Yeah, just when shopping around, if you're looking at the available vehicles in Texas and the surrounding areas versus I bought mine from Japan and comparing,
you did too?
Yeah. And comparing the prices. You look at the sticker price and you kind of ballpark everything else. You don't really know how much you're going to pay until the very end. And so on the surface, it felt like it was cheaper, and I think it was.
In the long run?
Yeah, I think it still was. I think that was why I made that decision.
Okay. And so you've had it for 6 months. What is the biggest modification that you've done so far? Or any of the modifications?
Yeah, so I got, looks kind of incognito right now, but I got these pipes welded onto the back here, so I can put big flag poles and giant flags and ride around with those, trying to make it like a Austin FC, our local MLS team, themed. So I got two big flags that I'll drive around on game day. Obviously, I put some fake turf back here and started drawing a soccer pitch, and I got this little soccer ball in the corner over here. But yeah, just getting started. I got some wheels. I got to figure out how I can fit those on. I've made 3 trips to the tire shop and have been learning a lot, and I think I finally have a game plan now that's gonna actually work. So that's the next step.
So what, I guess, now owning one of these, driving it pretty consistently, what is one thing that you've learned or with this whole process that you wish you would have known beforehand?
Yeah, the biggest learning curve that I think, or thing that I learned that was probably avoidable, was dealing with the tax office. There's every tax code and registration process is different based on where you live, and the rules and regulations are different. And so there's just not a lot of good resources out there. And so yeah, I spent a lot of time in the tax office figuring out how to get this thing registered. ChatGPT was very useful in helping me prepare about 90% of the way, but I ended up having to actually go to the tax office, them telling me, oh, you need this form, going and getting that filled out, and then coming back and then them saying, oh, no, you also need this form as well. I can't remember those off the top of my head. It was like 68A, I think was like one of them.
Was it the inspection that you didn't have?
Yeah, and it was they do it like once a month.
Yep. And pretty far away, and then you have to kind of fit in that time frame.
Yep. So that was one thing, and then the other thing was, I forget the name of the document, but they had it was in Japanese, and they had a translated version, and they provided the front,
not the back,
which is just boilerplate. But despite that, they still translated it. So I won't say how I got that, but
you made it happen.
Yeah,
you made it work.
Yeah.
Right? And you got it registered. So I guess tell me about the vehicle itself. What year, make, model, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so it's a 1991 Mitsubishi Minicab. And yeah, it came in green. That was one of the reasons I got it, chose it versus other ones. A lot of these come stock white. And so I don't know if the previous owner painted it, if it came painted. The inside of it is white, so I assume the previous owner painted it. But yeah, I wanted to get something that was a little bit more unique, and then again, Austin FC colors are green and black, so it kind of just felt serendipitous.
All right, man. Well, that's all I got.
Cool.
Thanks for showing me your sweet van. Thanks for showing me your sweet truck.
Yeah, of course. Happy to.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, so I'm here with Sarah.
Yes.
We are still at the Austin Kei Meet Up thing. And so I want to talk to her about her truck here. What do you got here?
I have a 98 Honda Acty.
98.
I love her. Yes, sir.
Is it manual or is it
Automatic.
It's automatic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What made you want to go with automatic over a manual?
Well, my brain couldn't handle the thought of driving a manual with my left hand. Also,
the boyfriend cannot drive a manual.
Oh,
So
okay.
I didn't want to be the one to teach him. I was nervous about
And
that.
you needed something to, you needed a hand to hold coffee too, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, there's no cup holders.
There's no
so-
cup holders.
Yeah.
So what made you go with, I guess, Honda #1 over, I guess, the other brands of like Subaru or Mitsubishi?
I can't say that I had any opinion. I let Mr. Brett kind of run the show on what year, what model. So he had kind of a list in mind, and I just kind of followed suit. I was like, she's cute. I want to drive it. Yes.
And how long have you owned the truck?
Since August of this year.
And did you guys import it yourselves or did you buy it here locally?
No, thankfully, Sunshine Imports.
Okay,
I
so
would
you did
cruise
go
by on my way to Central Market, and I would see it sitting there at Ross Imports, and I was, what the f? What? Ross has it? And I was like, nope, Sunshine, great. So they did it.
Okay.
Easy.
Did you ever look at the process of importing it yourself, or did you just know that, hey, this is going to make it easy, I'm just going to buy from these guys, they'll take care of everything?
Yes.
that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Second option. Okay.
Yeah. No interest in attempting to do any of that.
Okay.
I have no time. I was like, no.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And in the back, you've got is that a 350?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It is Mr. John, the mechanics. He likes it for show.
Okay, so you've got a friend's motorcycle in the back for
Yes.
show.
Yes.
Okay.
She's cute.
Cool. And then from this whole process of you, I guess, owning the K truck now, I guess, what have you learned or what have you enjoyed the most about having it?
I love the community that it brings. Everyone's super sweet. I just like how everyone's into helping if anything goes wrong, which is really fun. Also, just the attention it brings. There you get a lot of high fives, a lot of this.
Thumbs ups,
a lot
yeah,
of these.
waving.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, I enjoy the, I guess, kind of the uniqueness of it and
Yeah.
I guess the attention that it does bring.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's been fun to decorate too.
What is one of the key mods or the best mod that you think you've done so far with
Honestly,
with the truck?
the tires with the lift, it just made it more stable.
Okay.
And I feel safer while driving it. So,
Do you know what size wheels you have on it?
no idea.
Perfect.
Probably 14s if I had to guess.
They do look like 14.
Yeah, I think they're 14s.
Got some 14 BBSs on there. Pretty.
Yes.
That's
They're very
nice.
pretty.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
That's all I
This
got.
is great.
Thanks.
This is fun. Thank you for having me. Yay.
So this, we don't clap to sync him or anything?
No, it's all synced already.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm here with John. We've got his. Oh, hey, John.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
I've luckily known John for I guess a couple of years now from at least from my previous jobs and whatnot. So known this guy for a while. We ended up showing up at a Kei Meet Up one day randomly, and I was like, "Hey, you've got one. I've got one. Let's be friends again."
Let's do this.
John, I guess question of like how did you get into K trucks?
I'm used to having all Europeans, and I've owned one Japanese in my life, basically my second car. And it was a Civic back in Puerto Rico. And I saw these that people were starting to import them back in the day, like 6-7 years ago. And I'm like, I want one. But then they were not, back in the time, road legal.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't want to buy one just to be as a farm car because I don't have a farm.
Right.
I have not a farm. So whenever they came legal about a year ago, I'm like, I need to get it. So I did. I got one, and here we are. It's been a fun project. Another project other than the 6 that I have.
Right. You kind of moved away from motorcycle projects to now car projects, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about the truck itself. What is it?
96 Honda Acty, rear-wheel drive, manual. Very simple. No technology. No weird, quirky stuff. Just a very simple vehicle that it will get you from point A to point B.
And so why did you go with the Honda Acty truck?
And rear-wheel drive, by the way. That's another thing. Went with the Honda. Engines on the back, a little bit more quiet whenever it comes to driving on high speeds, above 30 miles per hour. Went rear-wheel drive because the ratio on the rear-wheel drive is completely different from the four-wheel drive, so you can get better and easier, higher speeds.
Right.
And whenever it comes to Honda, you have to reliability. There's no other way. I went to see a Suzuki first. Engine was underneath the seats. It's hot, it's loud, and it was a 4x4. So first gear was useless. You can literally start going on third gear.
Oh gosh.
It was wild, and it was a 5-speed. I wanted the round eye, but then the round eye, most of them come only 4-speed. I'm like,
Right.
I live in Texas.
And the carries, yeah. Did you buy the truck here in Texas, or did you import it yourself?
Yep, I got it locally in Texas, not locally in Austin.
Okay.
From a gentleman that just posted on Facebook Market. I'm like, huh, this looks nice. I want to go see it. And I message him, hey, can I go see it? He's like, sure. I'm home from 5 to 8 p.m. today. I go, okay, all right. Can you send me your address? And whenever he sends me his address, it's 3.5 hours away. And I'm like, I'll be there in 3 hours. And yeah, I just took my big truck and trailer and went looked at it. Had no rust underneath. Has a little thing here and there. Just it's a work truck, so don't expect it to be perfect. Drove it around, drove perfect, bought it right then and there.
Nice. And how long have you owned it now?
4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months.
So now owning it for 4 months, I guess, what have you learned about these vehicles, or what have you enjoyed the most or enjoyed least about these vehicles?
The least, no cup holders.
Well, yeah, there's no cup holders.
So I've had cups of coffee definitely roll over, and I have to detail the car 2 times already on the interior. But that's fixed. My buddy with the 3D printer helped me out with a 3D printed cup holder little thing. And then the best thing that I like is whenever you're driving anywhere and everywhere, you light up people's face. It's amazing. People just smile. They're like, what the heck is this? And
Looks like you're driving a go-kart past them, right?
It does, yeah. So that's the best thing about it, just lighting people's face up and be like, asking all the cool questions.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, okay, this is a weird, Japanese car. And
So what kind of modifications have you done since you've owned the
okay,
truck?
since I've owned it, I did a 1.5-inch lift kit on it, BBS wheels, the conversion for the big brake kit for the Honda Civic, little red battery because the one that came with it was useful for 2 months, and then it kind of out of nowhere just died. I went to lunch, and whenever I came back, I'm like, oh, okay.
Sorry.
So hey guys, can you help me push the
Yeah,
car?
can you push start me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the
Yeah.
clutch here.
So battery, the little battery cover. What else? LEDs.
You have an accessory in the back. What is that?
Oh yes, one of my projects. It is a project still, but it's almost done. I'll say probably about 50 hours more of labor. Not a
Okay.
lot of money because all the money's already invested in it. Let me see what else. Oh, I did the clear tail lights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did the clear tail lights, and then shout out to my buddy Lucas. He custom built a complete hitch to it, like
That's pretty cool.
welded to the body. But the best thing about it is basically how he built it. It's not just welded to the body. He welded brackets to the body of the vehicle, and everything else is removable. So if you have to service anything, bring the engine down or change suspension, everything is removable. So shout out to Lucas.
Have you had a chance to use this tow hitch here?
So not yet. I had a buddy of mine pass by and almost hit his shin with it.
Really tear up your shin on that.
Yeah.
bad
Oh
boy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. 100%. You have to be careful. If not, you will mess it up.
So I think one of my favorite modifications that you've done so far is your horn.
Oh yes. Oh wow. You want to hear it?
Can we hear the horn?
Yes. Yes, we can. Okay. I'm sorry to everybody here, but
Can we just do a little beep beep?
we can. Yeah. I think that's. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait, what's going on?
Would you be okay doing it one more time?
Let's do it. Sorry. Yeah. So
That's I think that's my favorite, most unnecessary
It is.
modification that you've done so far.
Yes, it is.
So good work, man.
Yeah. And you have to. People don't see you, even though you have a taller white car.
Yeah.
People still don't see you.
Yeah.
So.
So you actually use that on the road?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. I've done it many times, and people look around like, "What was that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. Just move out of the way."
So I know last time we ran into each other, you mentioned that you'd help me put one on my van.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
100%.
So guys, go down to the comments if you want to see my van with a big old air horn like that.
Yes.
Please put that in the comments because I think that's a future video for us. John, dude, thanks so much, man.
Yes, sir.
I really enjoyed chatting with you about your truck.
Thank you.
All right, man. All right, so I'm here with Chris and Calais. We are at Japan Van Coffee. You guys are actually located in Canyon Lake, Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
Which is about an hour from here.
About an hour and a half by Sambar.
Well, yeah, I know how that goes. So did you guys, I guess y'all drove from Canyon Lake this morning all the way up here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
fantastic. Okay. So I guess if we can kind of get started, how long have y'all owned the van itself?
The van we've had for a year now. We just changed the registration on it.
Okay.
The coffee shop took a while to set out, so that's why we've only been open as a coffee shop for 5 months. But thankfully, we did have a couple months beforehand where we were able to go drive the Samba around and actually get to enjoy it, fold the seats down,
Right.
and go out and take it by the river, that sort of thing.
Wonderful. And so it's been a business, a coffee business for, you said, 5 months now?
Yes.
Okay. And so whenever you were looking for a van for this project, did y'all decide to import it yourself, or did you find the van locally, or how was that process?
We imported it ourselves, so there's actually a great story about that.
Basically, we started with an Airstream. Don't do it. It's a money pit.
Okay.
So we went to the dealership in Luling, Texas.
Yeah.
We were looking at K trucks like those guys over there. And we were about to give up. And then in a lot that wasn't for sale, we saw a green one just like this guy. And I was like, Chris, we have to go look at it. He goes, I'm tired of it. I don't want to look anymore. I'm kind of disheartened right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, just look at it. And it was a whole kitchen car on the inside from Japan directly, and we wanted to get it.
Oh.
It sold from under us, so we ended up importing this one ourselves.
Wow. And where did you end up importing this from? I guess what website or?
So specifically, we were using Be Forward as a search.
Okay.
And we found this van from a local dealer called Quake Cars Nagoya, Harano-san. We contacted him directly.
Oh.
Our local Japanese friend who has the Pajero Mini over there
Yeah.
actually helped us reach out to him. Absolutely fantastic
Oh, that's
gentleman.
great.
Worked on Subaru Sambars for 30 years, decided to open his own little shop. When he heard what it was going to be, he redid all kinds of little things on the engine, like the spark plugs, fuel filter, you name it.
A lot
he
of the
did it.
maintenance stuff. Make sure it was good for you guys
Exactly.
before you imported it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so then we went through Japan Car Direct instead because we had direct contact.
Yeah.
Their customer service was wonderful. The whole process, honestly, was really, really great and very easy.
That's great. And so I'd love to hear more about your business itself.
Okay, well, we serve coffee. It's Japan Van Coffee. It's all in the name. I was in coffee many, many years ago, and seeing how it's changed has been really interesting. Coffee has gotten a lot cleaner as far as ingredients goes, as far as the specifics of roasting. She was really interested in the coffee aspect of it too, because we've gotten to be a little bit of coffee snobs.
I get it. Yeah.
Our hobby is trying cafes. That's why we came up to Kyoko
Sure.
a while back. Well, it's been about a year now.
Yeah, about a year.
So, but business has been good. A lot of local people, a lot of regulars. We try to stick to the Japanese philosophy on flavors. So less sweet, more savory, more fruit flavors. Bringing out we a couple examples. We have Fields of Furano, which is inspired by my travels in northern Japan. So up in Hokkaido, there's a town called Furano. It's a lavender town. And so we mixed lavender and peppermint to make this organic, naturally derived drink, latte. And that's been a crowd favorite.
That's great.
That's the kind of craftsmanship we put in.
And then so each day when you go, I guess, to your spot, do y'all drive there every day, or do you leave the van at that location so people kind of see it and pass by it, or how does that work?
Right now, just for convenience sake, we're parking it. We pull it behind a gate and then leave it overnight, and then we bring it home on the weekends.
Okay.
Do deep cleans, and then sometimes we'll go drive around to a restaurant or something.
Okay. And what has been your favorite part about having a K van?
It's really cute.
Right. A lot of people are saying just the attention that they get, and I'm sure as people walk up, they're like, wow, that's really, really interesting, really cool, and it's a business at the same time, right? Do you feel that's kind of your, I guess, most exciting part about it, just the attention that you guys are getting from it?
For me, I would say it's the realization that we can actually own K vehicles.
Yeah.
Especially growing up with Gran Turismo, driving the little K cars in Gran Turismo, thinking, why aren't these on American roads? And then going to Japan and being like, why can't we have these? And finally, wow, here they are. I was so excited. So that's honestly waking up and coming to the shop every day and being like, we actually built this. We have a K car. This is great. So that's what it is for me.
So when you got the van, it was pretty much just a normal van, right? And y'all did the full build out yourself?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. It had the seats, the fold down seats, and the whole nine, which Sambars are awesome. Tragedy to take it out, but you got to do it for business. So everything from the countertops to measuring the minutia of getting that fridge in there, we did all of that.
So can both of y'all fit inside the van to work, or how does that typically work?
We have before. How did that go? Would you like to clarify on that one?
It was very crammed because we also use this front cavity for storage and stuff. So
Gotcha.
we usually take the seat out.
Oh,
So-
okay.
While it is possible, it's not ideal. But we learned that in the rain, you'll do a lot of things to just make it
I'm
work.
sure just make it work.
Yes,
So,
sir.
because you have one seat in there, right?
Yes.
And so one person kind of does it all, and you have, I guess, depending on business and stuff like that, the other person kind of jumps in there. Is that how that works?
So what we do is we open up the back when it's busy,
Okay.
and we put the syrups back there, and then we have someone take the orders, pass that, and then we float the bar out this
Oh,
window.
wonderful. Okay. Great.
That's the ideal. In the rain, I sit on top of the ice chest.
Sure. You just
and we make it work.
Reaching over each other.
That's so cool. And what year is your sandbar?
It is a 96.
96 sandbar. Okay.
The Sambar Classic Dios, I think the
Oh, the Dios, okay. And so besides the incredible kitchen that y'all put in here, what other, I guess, modifications have y'all done to the van?
Honestly, I've tried to keep it as stock as possible. That's one thing I do want to say is there were two goals when we got this that we wanted to do. One was keep the passenger seat, which was a challenge because I had no idea how I was going to get the sinks to fit.
Sure.
Clearly, it's still there, so I can still drive with her. It's not this lonely. She has to sit out. She doesn't drive manual, so she's not going to be driving.
Okay.
No.
And then the number two was to be inside the vehicle. So that was the whole goal mainly. Other than that, it's basically maintenance parts, replace rubber seals, etc.
Sure.
We just got new tires, which is lovely Daihatsu tires. But other than that, it doesn't really need it. It's only got 40,000 miles on it, so it runs
Oh,
great.
wow.
Yeah.
What does that convert to
It's
kilometers?
at 68,000
68
kilometers.
kilometers. Okay. Well, thank you guys,
Absolute
Chris
pleasure.
and
Thank you.
Calais.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you all kind of walking me through Japan Van Coffee, located in Canyon Lake, Texas. Do y'all have an Instagram?
We do. It's Japan Van Coffee. Very straightforward.
Is there any other social medias that you'd like to
We have a TikTok as
TikTok?
well under the same name.
under Japan Van Coffee? Go check them out. If you guys are in Central Texas, go out to Canyon Lake. You can find them, like they said, on Instagram. Find out where their location is and go visit them. Buy some coffee from them.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right, so I've got Trung here, and I have been quite amazed by his van build. So before we go into the build itself, I guess, Trung, how long have you owned the van? How did you get the van? Did you import it yourself, or did you buy it locally, or how did that come about?
Yeah, so I got the van from US Mini Trucks in Houston. There's a guy named Ben that used to sell them. I got this from him for $6,000, and then had it for a year and a half, and then I bought a donor car to start the swap. And I think that's the easiest way to do it.
So, what year is the van? And kind of tell me about that. It's a Honda, right?
Yeah, so it's a Honda Acty, Street G Limited. I think it says Limited on the side, and
Two-wheel drive?
four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive.
And the motor was originally a 660cc, and I sold that to Gabriel over at the Student Driver Club, and then because his engine blew, and then I sold him my old engine. The van is a 1993, and then the motor is from a 98 Civic DX.
So how, I guess, so ultimately let's kind of go into this this motor swap here,
Yeah.
right? You had to do a lot of modifications to get that in there, right?
Yep. So had to cut the frame rail a little bit, an inch, but I reinforced it with 1/4-inch steel. And then all the motor mounts are custom made. The motor mounts themselves are from a stock Civic, so I wanted to keep that to limit the vibrations, but the mounts themselves are modified to fit in here, obviously. The transmission's from a Honda HR-V in Europe, so it's an all-wheel drive D series, and the motor is from a Civic XD from '98, and that's the 1.6 liter. Built the motor to make sure I won't ever blow up a motor again, because I've done that one time. After I break it in, I plan on putting a Jackson Racing supercharger on there. The all-wheel drive setup is already ready to go. I just have to do the drive shaft and front diff, and I'm pretty much set. So, but like, if you see my videos, you'll see transfer case points forward. That was a little tricky to do because I don't know how to weld aluminum yet. So I had to make like a custom transfer plate and I had to cut away some of the transmission to point it forward. After the braking period, I'll be ready to slap that in there. And now it should increase 0 to 60. Right, currently the 0 to 60 is 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Because originally Acty used to only have like 35 horsepower with their 660cc
On a
engine.
good day, yeah.
And now this one only has 120, but the power to weight ratio is like pretty ridiculous. And it's only rear wheel drive. But yeah, it should cut it down a lot more with the supercharger, bringing it to 200 horsepower.
Can you imagine 0 to 60 in a K van in 5 seconds? That's, I mean, I can barely get up to 60 with 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So that's fantastic. And ultimately, where can people find you on social media?
Just look up Trung the Maker on everything.
Trung the Maker.
Yeah, so
You're on Instagram?
yeah,
You're on TikTok?
yeah,
Are you YouTube?
yep, YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube as well.
So, yeah,
And in this build itself, you told me earlier it took about 3 years.
yeah, 3
Kinda
years
off and on.
Off and on.
So since I know I typically ask people, I was like, what's the biggest mod that you've done to it? Obviously, it's the motor.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you felt was a good modification to the van besides the motor? I know, and everything that came with it.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you've done? I see that you've got. I guess you've got a little bit of poke back here.
Yeah, so I had to do that because I extended the axle bar. If you look down here, you'll see the axle bar
yeah.
is like a lot different, like wider. And I did that because of the all-wheel drive transmission wider. I didn't want to cut the axles too much. And so one of the axles actually is like the stock length. The other one I had to shorten a little bit.
Yeah, I heard you coming up. I was like, "This is how I have exhaust or what?"
Yeah, it backfired like crazy.
And then I was like, "It just doesn't sound like that right motor," and that makes a lot more sense.
Oh yeah.
So, what is your plans for a cover
Um,
for the motor?
I have that as a temporary cover. That's temporary, keeps the fumes out
Sure.
and keeps the noise down. But eventually, I'll get like a whole deck. I'll raise the deck like this high. And even with that taller box, the seats are still usable and they still fold back and everything to make a full bed. And then if I just keep the seats up and then fold the backrest down, I still have the whole bed to use as well. So, and when I do the metal or aluminum cover over the whole thing, I'll do a double layer on top and a double layer around the engine bay area. That way the sound and heat's mitigated as well.
Great.
And then I'll have a cool drawer right here and a drawer right here and a really long drawer right there. So I'm pretty excited for the drawer system.
That's gonna be really cool, guys. Follow Trung the Maker on social medias. Follow his build. Make sure you go and comment on his stuff too. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've already seen this guy because I've been following this guy for a while. So. Dude, thank you so much, man. It's been a pleasure to actually meet you, kind of see the progress as I've seen it online, to actually see what you've done. And we did a little ride up through town, and so I got to actually see and hear what this thing could do. So very cool. Thanks so much for your time, buddy.
Yeah,
we'll catch you around.
Yeah, peace out.